Baseballisms. I'm Joe.
And I'm Cameron.
And this is opening day of the 2008 baseball season, and we're really excited about that. We're on our way.
I'm sorry, it's the American opening day.
The American opening day, yeah. They did have a couple of games there that they played in Japan.
Right, but we don't consider that truly opening day. So.
In fact, they had little sponsor emblems on their uniforms, you know, so that is definitely not opening day of baseball season. So this is the official North American opening day of the season. So did you ever get a chance to go to opening day games?
I've been to opening day like 3 or 4 times.
Right.
But nothing,
a lot of pomp and circumstance.
Oh, yeah, nothing recent. Actually, the one thing that stands out of opening day, I don't remember any of the real games that I went to, honestly. And then one in college in particular that I remember going to the game, but after the game I don't remember anything at all. But there was a rain out. I think they might have ended up playing the game like at 2 in the morning or something. We didn't stay, but it rained and rained and rained.
That's right. You have night games.
We have night games.
Yeah. Opening day was a night game. So up in Boston, it's a day game.
Oh, really?
You know, it's like you got to skip school to go to the game. Is basically what has to happen because it's a day game. It's it's like the old businessman special in the middle of the week. Opening day. So
I guess Wrigley would be the same way.
Yeah.
That's a twist.
Right. But anyway, sorry.
But that's okay. But my story, and it's really a stupid story, but it was just pouring down rain. So of course it's open today. Nobody wants to leave, and we're hanging there, and they had the tarp, covering the infield. So this is the old Atlanta Fulton County Stadium, and the tarp was filled with water. I mean, it was raining, seriously, and people kept jumping out of the stands and running and sliding on the tarp. And this was sometime I'm thinking. I think it was I married my first wife, so it would have been in the mid '80s, I guess, mid to.
So this is a post Rick Dempsey when he first made that popular.
Yeah,
right? So after that,
somebody had to give everybody the idea, so all the copycats. Anyway, so what started to happen was people run out of the stands and they'd slide, and then the police would all run and they'd tackle them and they'd drag them off. So you think after a couple times people would stop that, but they didn't. They continued on, and it was actually quite amusing because nobody had anything else to do. Well, the people that we were with started getting a pull up to get me to do it.
Right.
And back then I still had a little bit of wheels. I still could run a little bit. So it was strategizing about if you get on the tarp to start with and then head straight to the outfield and get in the open field, then you can juke.
Right.
By yourself.
They weren't going to make you run the bases.
No.
You had free reign to go anywhere.
Yeah. My strategy actually was to go. I was on the third base side. I was going to go straight to second, sliding backwards. And then get up and go ahead.
They would have confused them. They would that's going the wrong way.
That's true. They'd have had to follow the base pass. They never got it.
They wouldn't have got it.
Anyway, they started putting up a pool together and saying, if you can last for 5 minutes, there's an extra $50 in it for you. Which I didn't think would cover bail. So it wasn't really worth it for me. But so of all the opening night games, that's what I remember.
Right. So your price was higher than 50, and they couldn't come up with it. So,
even then it was higher than 50.
Like our buddy Shep and Jimbo, we went through this once before with them. That there's always a price to get to something.
They got the two guys together. There's always a price.
But you didn't
they never got to my price. No, not that night. It was going to take more than $50.
Right.
So anyway.
Well, it was at least an amusing opening day for you.
Yeah, I did remember it. I think I don't remember it now.
That's right.
The other 4 games I went to, I can tell you who won.
Right.
I think I was at 500 at some point.
Right. So the only opening day I can remember, and I think this is opening day, I'm not exactly sure, but Kevin Romine hit a home run, like 9th inning home run for the Sox to win.
Oh, really?
I'm not sure exactly if that was opening day. It was a day game, I remember that, so that's kind of why I'm assuming it was the opening day game. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Well, there again, that's probably in the '80s too. So
Yeah.
I don't remember a lot from that decade. So anyway.
But anyway, so it's opening day. We're really excited. We're happy to be doing Baseballisms, and we want to encourage you to submit your Baseballisms. Take a video camera or your webcam and just sit down in front of it and tell us your stories. And go to the upload page here on the site and send it on into us, and then we'll take it and turn it into a Baseballism so that we can post it. And share it with everybody else as well. So,
and we'll take written Baseballisms also. Videos much more entertaining and much more fun, much more personable. So we prefer that. But we'll take written Baseballisms also.
Right. So just in the upload form, just tell us who you are and where you're from, and a little description about what the Baseballism is about. And we'll maybe do a little intro to it and set the scene for everybody and post it for the rest of the folks to watch.
You know, and part of what we want to accomplish here is, my father, for instance, no longer with us, had great stories, and I wish that I would have captured them. So we'd like to encourage you to sit down with your grandparents or your father or your children or whoever has got something to share that's worth saving for posterity. Unlike my story of the rain out sliding the bases, which really is nothing.
It's a baseballism. Everyone has baseballism. You know, that's what we say, is that, you know, whether it's that kind of story or something before television was even around that your granddad can tell you about, take a video camera, sit down with them, and capture those baseballisms.
Great.
So,
all right.
We look forward to getting them. Also, you can sign up on the site for receiving your daily wisdom from the diamond. So via email or RSS feed, you can get that, and you'll be able to every day get the wisdom from the diamond. So
cool.
Peace out.
And thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by.
What the hell are you gonna say? So take care.
See ya. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, you guys, let's do this again. No, sorry. All right, so thanks for stopping by. You know, we had this vision of having really cool sign-offs, like a signature, kind of like Walter Cronkite at the end of every one of our posts. That's obviously not going to happen. So I think,
figure it out.
Yeah, I think what we're ultimately going to do is just wing it every single time. But if any of you guys out there have a good idea for a sign-off, a closing statement for us, we'd love to hear it. So
help us, please.
Yeah, please. So until then, thanks a lot. Thanks for stopping by. Peace out. Hit it hard somewhere.